If your glut has been low in the last 3 years, we need to talk, because some of you, you're saving the TikTok posts, you are bookmarking the content, you're reading the books, you're listening to the podcast, and then once you finish doing that, you're still stuck at square one. Nothing really happens after then, right? That's how it's pretty much been for the past 3 years. I know, because I did it for so long. So I'm going to give you 5 very, very important reasons as to why you are still stuck. And hopefully once you get all 5 of these reasons, you can finally get some clarity on understanding how to move forward. So the first thing is, you are afraid of failing. And in order to succeed, you cannot be afraid to fail. You have to be comfortable with failing if you want to succeed at absolutely anything you want to do. Relationships, friendships, work, financial freedom, business, whatever it is, health, fitness. You have to be able to fail at something, or else you won't know how to become a success at anything. I know there's loads of you out there who are still waiting for Monday to start the fitness plan. You're still waiting till Monday to start the content planning. You're still waiting till you're ready to go to that networking event, whatever it is. Ready will never come. It never comes. You have to start right now, and you have to get over this fear of failure. And it usually stems from worrying what people are going to think. Someone from school is going to be like, oh, who does she think she is? Well, who do they think they are? First of all, you have to stop caring what other people think, because yes, they might think, ugh, that shit, I don't like that. But that's fine. That's okay. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. This is the point that you need to get to. You need to get over this whole thing about I don't want to fail, and ask yourself why you don't want to fail. This is what I say to my clients inside the academy. Why don't you want to fail? What's the big deal about failing? What does that mean for you? Because once you start uncovering those things, then you can start moving forward. So if you're scared of failing, ask yourself why. What does it mean? Would it be embarrassing, rejection? Work on those things. Work on your confidence. If you're not inside my free masterclass, sign up. I'll leave the link in the description. It's completely free. We talk about how to build confidence, how to show up as the person that you want to be. This can get you over. Failing looks like a joke once you do my masterclass, because it's just so easy after that. But you have to get past this fear of failing. It will hold you back for life if you don't move past it. If you've been inside of my Instagram for a long time, you know that I wasn't doing any of this. I only just started doing this now. It took me years to be able to show up in front of the camera. I started showing up slowly. And also I needed like loads of filters to be able to come on camera and be like, okay, I feel comfortable now, until the desire to change was stronger than the desire to stay the same. I wanted to change more than I wanted for my situation to be the same. And I knew I had to start this channel. I had to get the camera up. I had to push record, no filters, just come on, speak and start moving. But I had to push past that whole idea of failing in order for me to start posting content, in order for me to show up on camera, in order for me to overcome an inner fear. So you have to get past that whole thing of I'm scared to fail, and ask yourself why. And we need to start giving more credit to failing, because failing will show you everything that success doesn't. Failing shows you where you're going wrong. Failing will show you where you need to get it right, what things you want to tweak. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like speaking like that. I want to change this a little bit. I want to look like this. I want to do this, But you have to fail in order to succeed, because if you're playing it safe, then you're also playing it small. Number 2, you are still friends with your old version. You want to change, but you're still hanging around with the girl that you don't want to be. How does that make any sense? You don't want to be this person, but you hang out with her every single day. So you don't want nothing to do with her, because you're ready to put her in her box. You're ready to leave her behind and say, okay, great. We had a great run. I want to be this woman now. But you still think like her. You still act like her, you still talk like her, you still show up like her, you still have beliefs that she believed in. You cannot step into a new version of you if you're still entertaining the environments, the habits, the people, the energy that kept you stuck in the old one. You have to move forward. And the best way to think of this is, think of friendships that you had to let go of. You know those girls that you don't talk to anymore because you outgrew them. It's the same with the old version of yourself. You have to outgrow them. You have to look at her and say, do you know, it's just not working for me anymore. We can't keep doing this. Neither one of us are winning here. I don't want to be here. You want to stay doing what you're doing, and I want to grow on. It's the same with the friendships that you let go of years ago, and you don't talk to those girls anymore because you had to outgrow them and you moved on. You feel happier. Your life blossomed when you let go of them. You met new friends. You became someone new. The same thing. And I'm not saying go through your phone book after you watch this video and start cutting everyone off. It's just becoming more conscious about who it is that you're becoming. Do these people suit the person that I'm becoming? Does this environment suit the person I'm becoming? Does this workplace suit the person I'm becoming? Does this boyfriend suit the person I'm becoming? And it's just, once you become conscious of these things, then you can make much more executive decisions about what you want to do and who you need to be. You'll start making choices for your future self instead of your history. Number 3, you're comparing your journey to others. Your glow up will look nothing like hers. It won't look anything like hers at all, because you're a unique being and you must embrace that. So as tempting as it is, and we've all done it, you got to stop looking at other people's journey and then comparing it to yours. Oh, she got the guy. Also, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. But you might be thinking, she got the guy, she got the job, she got the car I wanted, she's got the body I want, she's got everything I want. In fact, she's got the life that I want. No, you're curating your own version of you. There is no one else like you on this planet. We all have our own fingerprints and we have our own lip prints that are unique to us. There is no one else like you on this planet. So that means the future version of you won't be like anyone else. And that means the journey to the future of the best version of yourself also won't be anything like anyone else. It's going to be unique to you. It's easier said than done, because all you have to do is open your phone and then you see someone posting, how I made $1 million in one day. And you're like, oh my God, how are these girls doing it? How are they? No. Stop focusing. When I stopped focusing on what other people were doing, that's when I started to see my own life upgrading, because I wasn't looking anymore. And if I was looking, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel pressured, or I didn't feel anxious about it. I just would look and be like, oh, great. Okay, what was I doing now? So don't compare your journey to anyone else. Everyone is on their unique journey, and you don't know the lessons that other people have to learn. So don't wish for anyone else's life, because you don't know the lessons that they still have to learn. They might be ones that you don't want to learn, or might be ones that you've learned before. You don't want to take those back on. Put your blinkers on and stop looking sideways, because it has nothing to do with you. You're on your own journey. Stop comparing your journey to other people. Number 4, something I did for years. You are doing everything other than the uncomfortable work. I did this for ages. Me, I like an easy life. I want it to be easy. I want it to be seamless, and I want it to be fun. So I would do the things like reading the books, the podcast. It's easy for me. I love listening to that. I get a high after listening to a motivational podcast. I'm like, yeah, I really want to do it. This is amazing. Please. When I go home, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'll maybe try and practice talking to the camera. Of course I wasn't doing that, because I just wanted to do the stuff that felt like I was doing something important, but it wasn't moving the needle. I could listen to 1,000 podcasts. I could read 1,000 books, and nothing was moving the needle. I had to do the uncomfortable work. I had to press record and show up. There's days when I don't want to do 10K steps. I want to sleep in my bed for another hour, but I have to show up. There's a body goal that I have etched in my mind, and if I want it, I have to show up and go get it. And to be honest, I don't really know a glow up that has been easy. When you speak to people who've become a success, there was always a bit where it did get a bit tough, or they had to keep doing things over and over and over and over again. It's very boring. So look at the things that you don't want to do and then try and make a plan about how you can start doing them. And number 5, you don't have an identity to anchor to, aka you don't know where you're going. So a lot of people want to become the best version of themselves. I see it, especially as a mentor, I see it every single day. I want to become the best version of myself. I want to become the best version of myself. I want a glow. I want a transformation. Okay, cool. Who is it you want to be? You need to get crystal clear. If I was to say to you, who is the woman that you want to be? You need to be able to get it to the pinpoint of who that woman is. You need to be able to say crystal clear who she is, what she does, how she speaks, how she thinks. What's her perspective on money? What's her perspective on relationships? What's her perspective on men? What does she believe to be true about traveling the world? Does she think, well, that's only for wealthy people? Or does she think, yeah, traveling the world's amazing. It's so accessible for me. I've learned so many cultures and I've seen so many things from traveling the world. You need to be able to know where you're going. Who is it that you actually want to become? So instead of saying, I'm trying to glow up, start saying, I'm the woman who shows up. I'm a woman who is disciplined. I'm a woman who's confident. That's the identity. That's who you identify as. You identify as a woman who's confident. You identify as a woman who's powerful. You identify as a woman who's fearless. So this is more than just glowing up, and it's more than just a transformation. It's who it is that you want to become. Instead of saying I'm saving money for a trip, say I'm the type of woman who makes smart financial decisions. Identity comes first, the glow up comes after. If you're done waiting and you actually want to make this your year, then make sure you're signed up to my weekly newsletters. So every Sunday I send out a newsletter, and it basically gives you a good reset for the week ahead with confidence tips, discipline, routine, habits, how to build those and really start showing up as the version of yourself that you can't stop picturing in your head. It's free, it's cute, it's girly, and it's the stuff that will actually start moving your life forward. The link is in the bio. I'll see you in the next video.